We're live.
We're live?
I get to Bach. How you doing? How was Shabbos?
We're on the air. Shabbos was so deep. Where am I looking? Over there.
We're right there. You see yourselves in the camera.
And I'm following it like this.
I get Bach, everybody. It's a real pleasure to be here at the Oorah. Amazing to be here also in Lakewood for Shabbos. And with some Heilige Bachrim over here to be here with Joey. Reb Joey.
How are you?
I'm good, Baruch Hashem. How are you? Can I just say regular, how are you? Can I say it the regular way?
No.
I got to go, how are you?
That's already the not norm. Levaisa Baruch is so heilig. It's mamish schus to be here. The Urathan heilige Oorah being Makar of Yidden, Makar of Levavis, mamish Gaval. And we have Rav Yaakov over there. Top 3 keyboard players in the world. And by the way, you should know, last night it was top 4. Something happened overnight. Somebody got knocked off the
Seriously?
Today it was top 3, I checked. You asking Rav Yaakov, you asking? This keyboard, at least $100. Gaval, mamish.
Did Eilam make Havdalah already? Can we do it again? Can we do it? Yeah?
Chazara, Chazara is the ikr. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get there too. We'll get there.
You got a Chazara.
Yaakov, give us an E minor. Give us an E minor. המבדיל בין קודש לחול. Take it away, Yaakov.
We are introducing over there the Heilige.
Josh, where's Josh?
No,
We have an amazing,
Not yet, not Josh. Josh.
we have an amazing story to say with Josh, but we're going to show it to you first. Incredible, something very inspiring. I got a sneak preview of it.
The Heilige Rabbi Moses.
It really touched my heart.
By the way, Rabbi and Moses are very deep. Moshe Rabbeinu. Rabbi Moses. Moshe Rabbeinu. You got what I'm saying? Well, the Vice are introducing the amazing Rabbi Moses.
Let's go to
To
it.
give us over some inspiration.
Josh was a great kid. Showed up in camp, great personality, great athlete, but coming from a background of no connection to Yiddishkeit. Josh came for 1 year, for another year, and another year. Shabbos in camp is absolutely amazing. Over the top. You can ask many boys that never experienced a Shabbos in their lives, what's your favorite thing in camp? And surprisingly, they'll say Shabbos. Shabbos is a favorite thing in camp. And the first Shabbos this year, Josh comes over to me and he says, Rabbi Moses, how am I supposed to keep Shabbos? Nobody keeps Shabbos in my house. What am I supposed to do? I said, that's a great question, Josh. And I've been asked that question many times over the years. I've asked the boys, ask other teens that started keeping Shabbos, how'd they do it? And the answer I've gotten back many times is, the best way to keep Shabbos is find a family that keeps Shabbos and spend the Shabbos by them. Josh said, that's a great idea. The last Shabbos in camp, we call it the Shabbos Revolution. It's a Shabbos we go all out. And every staff member, every camper makes a resolution, a Kabbalah, a little something they could do in honor of Shabbos. For some people, it's keeping Shabbos for an hour. For some, it's making Kiddush Friday night. And then it was Josh's turn. And Josh gets up and he says, I want to keep 4 Shabbos. 4 Shabbos. I say, Josh, I would love one of those Shabbos should be by my house. And Josh has to find a place every Shabbos. And not only that, many of the teens joined him. They came to Lakewood, they went here, they went there to join Josh for a Shabbos. Normally, we spend Simchas Torah in the zone. But this year, because of Corona, we couldn't be in the zone. We had a small group in Lakewood together. But like we do it in the zone, to auction off Ata Reisa, everyone who makes a commitment gets a pasuk in Ata Reisa. And different people were making different commitments. One boy said he's going to wear tzitzis on Shabbos for a certain amount of weeks. And then it's Josh's turn. I say, Josh, are you ready to make a commitment for one more Shabbos? Josh gives me a smile. And he says, I thought about it. I really thought about it. I'm ready to make a commitment for 8 more Shabbos. There wasn't a dry eye. Many Chashuva people were there. They said, maybe how about me? I want to make a bigger commitment for Shabbos. It was amazing. 8 more Shabbos. By the Suda, I went over to Josh and I said, Josh, maybe you want to say something. Maybe you want to speak by the Suda. Josh gets up and he says something that blew my mind away. Josh says, I wasn't planning on coming back to camp this summer. I was in camp 1 summer, 2 summers. I was done. He said, right before camp, I heard this story and I said, I gotta come back. His parents, Josh's parents, totally not religious, had gone on a tour of Israel to all the places of the other religions. Beautiful places. Didn't talk to them. And then they come to this little wall, the Kaisel Amaravi, and they suddenly feel some connection. They have no idea what. And the tour guide says there's a custom to write a little prayer on a piece of paper and put it in. So Josh's dad puts a paper in. Josh's mom puts a paper in. They're very mysterious. They don't tell each other what's on the paper. So Josh's mom says, what did you write? Why don't you tell me what you wrote? Josh's dad said, why don't you tell me what you wrote? He said, I'm embarrassed to say what I wrote. Josh's dad was elderly already. He was over 60. And he really wanted to have a child with Josh's mom. She was also on the older side. She wanted to also have a child. It's a little embarrassing, asking for a child at that age. Josh said they put the notes into the kaisel. And a year later, he was born. And he just heard that story right before camp. And he said, I'm alive today because of that prayer to Hashem. I have to do something for Hashem. I'm going back to camp. I'm going to give it another try. I'm going to spend some time with Hashem in camp this summer. A short while later, I get a phone call from Josh. My family is going to Cancun for a week straight. I'm going to be there for Shabbos. How do I keep Shabbos in Cancun, in a hotel? And how do I keep kosher? I said, kosher? You keeping kosher? He said, yeah, I've been keeping kosher since camp. And amazingly enough, that Monday night by our chill zone, Josh asked, Rabbi Moses, can you tell me some more rules and the laws of keeping Shabbos in a hotel? One of the other boys, Brett, says, Josh, where you going to the hotel? He says, I'm going to Cancun. He says, which hotel? He says the name of the hotel. Brett says, that's my family. We were just there last year. We kept Shabbos in this hotel. You'll have no problem keeping Shabbos in that hotel. Absolutely amazing. I just called up Josh and I said, Josh, what week is it? He said, week 35, going on week 36. Absolutely amazing. Keeping Shabbos every week. Every week finding a different place, a different family to spend the Shabbos and enjoy the Shabbos. We take for granted every Shabbos. Do we have any idea how many Shabbosim we've kept? Every Shabbos, he knows. Josh has a cheshbon. I kept another Shabbos. I succeeded. I did something amazing. It's such an inspiration for me. I think it should be an inspiration for all of us. What it means, a Shabbos. Keeping a Shabbos and then another Shabbos.
Please welcome, right here tonight, to the stage, Josh Tsygen.
Hey, look at Josh over there. Hey, look at Josh.
Josh, right here. This is your spot, right here. Josh, that was an incredible, incredible story. I saw it on Thursday. And they said over here that they don't call you Josh Tsygen, they call you Josh Tsygen. It's very appropriate. Because you're...
Because Josh is always Tsygen. How many Shabbos has Josh over there?
This is 38.
Woo!
39.
About 38 Shabbos. Look at his face. Mama's shining to Shemayim.
Tell us something quickly. How does it feel?
Pretty good, I'm not going to lie. When I first started, I don't know, it was a rough journey. I don't know what to say. I'm not ready for this, but I consider every Shabbos a miracle in its own. For example, the first Shabbos I kept, I got kidnapped. And then the second Shabbos I kept, can I say a quick story?
Can Josh say a quick story?
Of course. Let me give you some background there.
We want to hear you.
So the second Shabbos I kept,
Second Shabbos I kept.
it was actually like I went upstate with my family, and like I knew I wasn't gonna get home to Brooklyn in time for Shabbos, so I start like quickly calling everybody I know, like how am I gonna keep Shabbos, and I end up calling a guy, Shmuel Shishitsky, if he's here, and his family is also upstate. He's the EMT at the camp. His family is also upstate and not too far from mine. So I end up like convincing my mom to turn the car around, go upstate, and spend Shabbos there. And since that day, I knew I was keeping more than 4 Shabbos.
Wow. We have to appreciate Shabbos. You've gotten us, Josh, to appreciate our Shabbosim. And were you, of course, you were in the zone for Shabbosim.
Yep.
Do we have time, Oorah staff, we have time for a little Shabbos in the zone feeling? I know we're running. Yeah, let's start it up. 100%. After such a story.
What was the hardest part of Shabbos? Gefilte fish and grain? What was the hardest part?
I actually like gefilte fish.
The carrot.
He likes it over there.
Gefilte fish!
We're going to sing about the carrot on the gefilte fish, right? Let's go, Yaakov.
So,
Joyful Friday night. Kiddush Zemiros at the candlelight. When we read the Shabbos Queen, we firmly do a test. In just 6 days the world was done, the 7th day was rest.
yeah! Take a look around you. The scenery's about you. Know that all these wonders are creations of Hashem.
That's right. Camels, goats, and parrots. Gefilte fish and carrots. In just 6 days he made it all. The world for me and you. Here's another Oorah beauty from our friend Ari Goldwag. Ari, if you're watching in Eretz Yisrael, it's early in the morning. You're usually up this morning. A song to our master, chorus and verse. You who created our whole universe, all of the wonder this world can behold. In this joyous praise you shall be told, everyone. Oh, Master of worlds, earth and sky, our King, the ruler of all, your beautiful praises we call.
Return Beis Hamikdash and Kodesh Kavodshin. Spirits rejoice where we long to have been, singing the songs of praising Hashem in our beautiful city, oh Jerusalem.
Come on, everyone.
Our Creator
on high, O Master of worlds, earth and sky,
our King, ruler of all, your beautiful praises we call. Diddy
La
da
la
da
la 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 la. We got one more from the zone. Come on.
Hey!
Shabbos Kodesh.
Heilige Shabbos!
Celebrate another week again. Show you Shabbos if we keep the Shabbos. We'll be dancing in the rain of Hashem. Come on!
Diddy da la la la.
Shabbos Kodesh.
Diddy da la la la.
Shabbos Kodesh.
Diddy da la la la.
Shabbos Kodesh.
Oh, we love Shabbos in the zone.
We love Shabbos in the zone.
Diddy da la la la. Shabbos Kodesh. Yo 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 yo. Shabbos Kodesh. Yo 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 yo. Shabbos Kodesh. We love Shabbos
In the zone.
Oh yeah, get in the zone of Shabbos.
Thank you so much, Oorah. Thank you very much.